Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Srila Prabhupada book reading session. This is the morning session, and in this session, we are reading the Nectar of an Instruction by Srila Rupa Goswami. And it consists of the 11th shloka. And this book is for the neophytes, so that simply by following the instruction, following the footsteps of our acharyas, we can accelerate our the spiritual advancement by following rules and regulation. We can advance in a spirituality in a less time. So we have to follow the rules and regulation. Yesterday we covered the preface, and from today we will start from the first sloka. So let's start our session by offering the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadatin Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanch Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahita Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitanch He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Sri Advait Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangayate Giri Yatkrupatham Vande Sri Guru Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. So who wants to read the shloka one? And from today now we can do one thing, for the Bhakti Shastri, we have to learn the first four shlokas of a Nectar of Instruction. So for this shloka, for this first four shloka, we can go word by word, and we can also learn how to recite the shlokas, na? Because we can see now, sometimes now, we develop the urges, oh I have to eat it, or oh I have to do that, oh I have to wash that, and that time now you can recite this shloka vacho vegam manso vegam. So when we recite now, something happens, and Krishna guide us, so we can reframe that urges. Okay. So we can firstly go word by word, 5 minutes we will recite. Hare Krishna. So Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Vinod Prabhu, please take care of your mic, okay? So firstly we go word by word, okay? So Vachaha means speech, Vegam means urge, of mind, Krodha of anger, Vegam urge, Jiva of tongue, Vegam urge. And you have to speak, okay, while we are speaking now. You also have to recite. So yes, Vegam urge. Itan this Begum urges yah whoever Vishaheta can tolerate. Dhirah sober. Sarvam all. Api certainly. Idam this. Prithvim word. Saha that personality. Shishat can make disciples. So we can say Vacho Vegam Manasa Krodah Vegam Jiva Vegam Udara Upasta Vegam Itan Vegan Yo recite, okay, one by one. Vacho Vegam Manasah Krodha Vegam वाचो वेगं मनसः क्रोधवेगम्
वाचो वेगं
मनसः क्रोधवेगम्
जिह्वा वेगम् उदर उपस्थवेगम् जिह्वा वेगम् उदर उपस्थवेगम् जिह्वा वेगम् उदर उपस्थवेगम्
जीवा वेगम् उदर्पस्वेगम्
ईतान् वेगां यो विषहेत धीरा
ईतान् वेगान् यो विशेषतधीरा
विषहेत धीरा एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरा
एतान् वेगान् यो विशेषतधीरा
सर्वम् अपि मां पृथ्वीं सशीर्षात्
सर्वम् इमां पृथ्वीं सशीर्षात्
सर्वम् अपि मां पृथ्वीं सशीर्षात्
सर्वम् अपि मां पृथ्वीं साशीर्षात्
वाचो वेगं मनसः क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदर उपस्थवेगम्
वाचो वेगं मनसा
क्रोधवेगम्
जिह्वा वेगम्
जिह्वा वेगम्
उदर्पस्वेगम्
उदर उपस्थवेगम् ईतान् वेगां यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वम् अपि मां पृथ्वीं सशीर्षात्
एतान् वेगान् यो विशेषधीरः सर्वम्
अभिमां पृथ्वीं सशीर्षात् वाचो वेगं मनसः क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदर उपस्थवेगम् ईतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वम् अपि मां पृथ्वीं सशीर्षात्
वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जीवा वेगं उदर्पस्वेगम् एतान् वेगं यो विशेषधीरः सर्वमपि मां पृथ्वीं साशीर्षात्
Okay, one by one everyone can recite. Vinod Prabhu, you can start.
ओके हरे कृष्ण माता जी वाचो
Hare Krishna.
वेगं मनसा क्रोधा वेगं जीवा वेगम् उदर्पस्त वेगम् एतान् वेगं यो विशेषत धीरा सर्वम् अपि मां पृथ्वीं साशिष्यात्
Varuna
हरे
Mataji,
कृष्ण
you can recite.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
Hare Krishna.
वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदर उपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वाम् अपि मां पृथिवीं सशिष्यात्। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Muttamanikam Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण वाचो वेगं मनस क्रोधवेगं युवा वेगम् उदर उपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेद धीरः सर्वान् सर्वम्
Sarvam api mam prithvim
अभिमां पृथिवीं
sashishyat.
शासिष्यत्
Hare Krishna, Sarita Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदरो उपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरः सर्वाम् अपि मां पृथिवीं सशिष्यात्। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Sharmila Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदर उपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरः सर्वामपि मां पृथिवीं सशिष्यात्। थैंक यू माताजी।
Hare Krishna, Snigdha Mataji. Would you like to recite?
Yes, Mataji, Hare
Or like,
Krishna.
yes.
वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदरोपस्था वेगम् एतन् वेगान् यो विसाहेत धीरः सर्वम् अपि मां पृथिवीं साचिष्यत्। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Rasa Sagara, Sri Krishna Das Prabhuji. Would you like to recite?
हरे कृष्ण मत वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदरोपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगं यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वम् अपीहं पृथिवीं स शिष्यात्। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Vamsidhar Prabhu, would you like to recite?
हरे कृष्ण वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदर उपस्थितवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषेहेत धीरा सर्वं पृथिवीं सर्वम्
Sarvam api mam
अपीमां पृथिवीं स
prithvim
शिष्यात्
sashishat. Hare
शिष्यात्
Krishna.
शिष्यात्
Surendranath Narayan Prabhu, would you like to recite? And Venkatesha Narasimha Das Prabhu, would you like to recite? Hare Krishna Deepti Mataji, would you like to recite?
Hare Krishna
Hello,
Mataji.
Surendranath here. I will recite. Hello, Surendranath.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Vacho
Yes, Hare Krishna.
vegam manasah krodha vegam.
Vacho vegam manasa krodha vegam jiva vegam
Jiva
udara
vegam udara
vegam
upasta
prastha
vegam.
vegam etan vegam
Eton vegam vishahet
yo
dhira.
visheshaira sarvam sarvam apimam
Api
prithvim
mam
sa
prithvim
sisyat
sashishat. Hare
sasishya.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Dipti Mataji, would you like to recite?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavat Pranam. वाचो वेगं मनसः क्रोधवेगं जीवा वेगमुद्रोपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरः सर्वम् अपि मां पृथिवीं सशिष्यात्.
Yes. So this is a wonderful verse, na? Like, so, like when someone is angry on us, like unnecessary, and like we
आपने
have that
सुना नहीं
urge,
ये
na, I
वर्ष?
have to speak. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please take care of my mic. So, like, when we have that, like we have the urge now, like I should speak to this person, like I should argue with this person, or I should eat this, or I should watch this, like, like when a certain kind of urges comes inside us now, so that time we can recite this shloka inside our mind. So, like when our mind is very disturbed, and like we are unable to chant, unable to hear anything, that time we can recite, and for that, like we have to memorize this verse. So like until we finish this book, every day we will recite all the 4 shlokas. Okay, like today we will cover one shloka, and rest it will take the 2 more days to cover the one, because purpose is little bigger, na? Then like we can finish faster further verses. So every day we can recite this one shloka, and like there will be seva. Okay, like Sharmila Mataji or Vinod Prabhu, you can take one verse, and like you can recite every day, and everyone will chant with you. Okay. So Hare Krishna, yes, and this is a reading seva. This is a reading seva. We are doing seva to the Prabhupada by reading his books and giving the instruction, by hearing the instructions. Okay, so like everyone should read na one line at least. So Hare Krishna, Vinod Prabhu, you can start with the translation.
Ji, Hare Krishna. Translation: a sober person who can tolerate the urge to speak, the mind's demands, the actions of anger, and the urge of the tongue, belly, and genitals is qualified to make disciples all over the world. Purport: in Srimad Bhagavatam 6.1.9-10, Parikshit Maharaj placed a number of intelligent questions before Sukdev Goswami. One of these questions was, why do people undergo atonement if they cannot control their senses? For instance, a thief may know perfectly well that he may be arrested for his stealing, and he may actually even see a thief arrested by the police, yet he continues to steal. Experience is gathered by hearing and seeing. One who is less intelligent gathers experience by seeing, and one who is more intelligent gathers experience by hearing. When an intelligent person hears from the law books and shastras or scriptures that stealing is not good, and hears that a thief is punished when arrested, he refrains from theft. A less intelligent person may first have to be arrested and punished for stealing to learn to stop stealing. However, a rascal, a foolish man, may have the experience of both hearing and seeing, and may even be punished, but still he continues to steal. Even if such a person atones and is punished by the government, he will again commit theft as soon as he comes out of jail. If punishment in jail is considered atonement, what is the benefit of such atonement? Thus Parikshit Maharaj inquired. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So here we can see, yes, like a sober person who can tolerate the urge to speak to of mind demands, action and actions of anger, urges of the tongue, belly, genitals, is a qualified to make disciples all over the world. So this is the one of the qualification of a gurus, that he have to tolerate all of these things. And like we have when someone is just speaking, now we have that we have that urge, okay, I should speak and everyone should listen to me. So like we have the two ears, and like we have only one mouth, means we have to hear more and we have to speak very very less. And we also read now from the shastras, where it is stated that like more you speak, the more your lifespan will be reduced. So like we have to reduce our speaking now. And like when our mouth opens, we should glorify the god. So we have to stop speaking like a lot of things. We have to stop the gossiping. So we have to tolerate the urges to speak, like mind demands. Okay, mind will demand, okay, like why to sit for the class, like you can sleep, or you can like you can do other things. And like why to eat only offer food, you can also eat the unoffer food. Or like why to follow all the rules and regulation, one day you can take break now. So like we have to tolerate. So like like everyone say now, like my mind is harassing me, my mind is harassing me. So that time, like you have to tolerate. So we have to tolerate these urges. And like also the actions of anger. So like when there is a fight, we have that urges now, like okay, you should speak this, so it will hurt the other person. Like you have to, like mind will remind you, you have to speak this. So we have to control this that urge of anger. Like we have to control the urges of the tongue, belly, and genitals. This all are in one line, so we have to control these urges. Like like many times our tongue will demand, okay, I want to taste this, I want to taste that. Like even like it is not sanctioned and sanctified. Sanction means like you are not taking intoxicants, you are not taking onion, garlic, and non-vegetarian things. So these are the sanction. And sanctified means which we have offered to Lord Krishna. Okay. So like we have to cover like we have to control or tolerate the urges of the tongue, belly, and the genitals. Like many times even like we will have this sexual kind of thoughts, because like even we go outside the world, like everyone is like advertising this sexual. Even in a Bhagavatam, first shloka, first canto, first chapter, first shloka only, it is given na, like one of our acharya says, like whatever is manifested, it is revolving around the one thing, that is the sexual desire. And like yes, like even like we can see now, like even it is a advertisement of a car. Then like why they want the beautiful women like within the short clothes to stand stand at a side of a car. They want to show, okay, if you buy this car, so then you can enjoy with this woman. Like they are playing with our subconscious mind. And so we have to take so out when we go outside, so everyone is trying to capture our attention. So yes, like we have to control our control, or we have to tolerate. So tolerate what? The urges to speak, demands of our mind, actions of anger, urges of a tongue, belly, and genitals. Like we can remember, because they are on all are in one line. Okay. So yes, so this discussion is from the Bhagavatam, 6th canto, first chapter, 9 and 10 shloka. So Maharaj Parishit is saying, so like yes, he is asking the many intelligent questions to Shukadeva Goswami. And Shukadeva Goswami, he is the son of a Vyasadeva. Okay, so he was asking, like, why do people undergo atonement if they cannot control their senses? So atonement means a prayaschitta. If you make some mistakes, then they do like the prayaschitta, so that next time they won't do that. So like uh, even like he's representing one example. Like the person, like one is a foolish person. Like even after getting the punishment, he is not improving his sinful actions. Then there is little like a little less intelligent person who can see, and then he can improve himself. And and there is a more intelligent person who can simply hear, and he can he won't do these activities. This has been shown by experience. The person is learning means like he is more intelligent, and less intelligent means okay, one time he steal, he go to the jail, and next time he remember the experience. So like they take me to the jail, they beat me, and like that is not good. So like the next time he don't steal. And like the foolish person is like even he go in a jail for the multiple times, go through the atonement, then also again he come when he come outside the jail, he again steals some items and again go to the jail. So there is no use of a such atonement. So like we can also take out from here now, like the acharya saying is this is in the cycle of a birth and death, there is only suffering, and the only way to get out of this, we have to chant the holy name. So one who hears this in his childhood, or like whatever time he come at age of 20, 25, or 50, or even a 55 or 60, like he dedicate his life for the or like he dedicate his life for the chanting holy name, and like in Prabhupada's mission. So like simply by hearing, like he's doing he's so he that person is considered intelligent, like by but on other hand, when teenager boy listens the same thing, but like he said, oh, like okay, whatever, like let me enjoy first, so he goes in everything, drugs, like illicit sex, gambling, everything. So at the age of 30 he understand, okay, whatever I do, like it is just a suffering, there is no enjoyment, or there is no real happiness. So he is learning by experience, he is learning by self, by experience everything. But on other hand, the same other boy, who has simply learned by hearing, he dedicate this rather than wasting this 10-15 years, he invested in a Krishna consciousness. So like he's getting ultimate happiness. And the other person is like he's also coming in ISKCON, he's also hearing the classes, he's like everyone, acharyas are telling him, Prabhupada are instructing his senior devotees are instructing him, you've already wasted 15 years doing the all the abnormal activities, and you are suffering, your body is like weak, and like your mental state is not good. Stop doing all of these things, stop doing gambling, stop doing like women hunting, or stop doing like eating non-vegetarian thing, and all of these things, like you have to stop this intoxication also. Like but then also he won't listen. So this is the foolish person. So we have to become a more intelligent, like who can simply by hearing, who can learn. And we don't have to become a less intelligent person, like that Prabhu said na, like lato ke bhoot baaton se nahi mante. So you don't have to take the kicks from the Maya to learn. You can simply hear learn by the hearing. And third person, after hearing, he is not following. So like this is known as a fool or rascal. So we don't have to become rascal. Even Prabhupada called us a rascal because he given the same instruction again and again, but like we are not following, because that's why he called us rascal or a foolish person. Okay. So like there is no use of such atonement where even after going in a jail, like he again come and steal the things. Hare Krishna. Sharmila Mataji, can you read?
Hare Krishna Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Drishta Shrutabhyam Yat Papam Jana Jananapi Atmano Ahitam Karoti Bhuyo Vivashaha Prayaschittam Atokatam Kvachin Nivartate Abhadrat Kvachit Charati Tat Punaha Prayaschittam Ato Apartam Manye Kunjara Shauchavat. He compared atonement to the elephant's bathing. The elephant may take a very nice bath in the river, but as soon as it comes onto the bank, it throws dirt all over its body. What then is the value of its bathing? Similarly, many spiritual practitioners chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and at the same time commit many forbidden things, thinking that their chanting will counteract their offenses. Of the 10 types of offenses one can commit while chanting the holy name of the Lord, this offense is called Namno Balad Yasya Hi Papa Buddhihi. committing sinful activities on the strength of the chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Similarly, certain Christians go to church to confess their sins, thinking that confessing their sins before a priest and performing some penance will relieve them from the results of their weekly sins. As soon as Saturday is over and Sunday comes, they again begin their sinful activities, expecting to be forgiven the next Saturday. This kind of prayasthita or atonement is condemned by Parikshit Maharaja, the most intelligent king of his time. Shukadeva Goswami, equally intelligent as befitting the spiritual master of Maharaja Parikshit, answered the king and confirmed that his statement concerning atonement was correct. A sinful activity cannot be counteracted by a pious activity. Thus, real prayasthita atonement is the awakening of our dormant Krishna consciousness. Real atonement involves coming
Hare
to...
Krishna Mataji.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
so real atonement we will study from tomorrow. Okay, we will read from tomorrow. So yes, like here it is said, na, like yes, such kind of atonement, like okay, you are going in a jail, but again, like after coming out of jail, you are again stealing. So this atonement is compared to the elephant bathing. So like a kunjera sauchat. Why it is compared? Because elephant go in a pond, he take a very nice bath, like a very nice bath, but when he come outside the bath, like he again take the mud or like again take the dirt and like he throws on his body. Yes, it has some biological significance, but like then what is the use of taking bath, na? So like yes, like you are coming to Srila Prabhupada, you are coming to Krishna and you are saying, okay, I did this mistake, from now I'm not going to repeat. But like when you are outside the temple, you are doing the same mistakes, you are committing the same sins. So it is compared to the Konjara Sauchat. So we don't have to take bath like an elephant. We don't have to like do like elephant bathing. Okay. So yes, like there are many spiritual practitioners who commit the offense to the Hare Krishna mantra. You know, there is a seventh offense to the holy name that they says that committing sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. So yes, like when you chant the holy name, all of your sinful actions, like sinful reaction, get burned. Burn into the ashes. But like okay, let me do this sinful action. So like if I do the sinful action, then my karma will be finished. So like okay, I will commit sinful action, and other hand I will chant. No, this is the offense to the holy name. We shouldn't do this. And you know, there are different accounts, na? Like it's not one account. Okay, if I do the 10 pious activities, then my 5 impious activity will be minus, and then only I have to enjoy the 5 only, then I have to enjoy the 5 pious activity. No, like for a pious activity there is a different account, and that you can enjoy that pious activities. And like for the impious activities, you have to suffer, you have to go to the hell. And like you cannot minus or like add or subtract these two accounts. These are totally independent accounts. For the pious activity, for the punya karma, there is different account. For the papa karma or sinful activities, there is a different account. And like they are independent, like you cannot minus or add anything. Okay, so you have to enjoy for the pious things. And like this is so-called enjoyment. We also see now, like even from the brahma loka you go, it is a suffering. And then yes, like and then like whatever sinful reactions actions you have done, you have to you have to go, you have to suffer for all of them. So yes, and like this is, and this seventh offense is known as a namo balat yasya hi papa buddhi. So we shouldn't do this, na? Like, so we have to follow the rules and regulations strictly. And also the Prabhupada is quoting the another example, like Christian go to the church like on, and they pray, okay, like they feel sorry, and like they do the atonement. Okay, whatever sinful reactions I do for the week, please Lord, please forgive me. They said this, like, but as soon as there is just like a Saturday is over, Sunday comes, they start doing the same sinful reactions. Then what is the use of like asking forgiveness? Because you are doing the same, you are doing the kunjera sauchar, like you are like behaving like elephants by bathing, and you are not an elephant. We are the human being. Okay, so we don't have to do. So yes, like so from tomorrow we will see, okay, so this atonement are not real atonement. So from tomorrow we will see what is a real atonement. Okay, so today we can end here. Okay, So Hare Krishna, Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare
So
Hare
like you
Krishna
have to,
Mataji.
so today we have one assignment, okay? So yes, for next 4 days, like next 5 to 10 days, like we will recite, like we will learn all the 4 shlokas. So like today you have to practice this first shloka, okay?
Yes, Mataji.
So and how to practice, we simply have to hear, as we how we practice the film songs before coming to the Krishna conscious, we repeatedly hear the same shloka. So like you have to repeatedly hear the shloka, and like we also have to learn the meaning. So like while reading, like you have to repeatedly read this shloka, then you will remember, okay? So until and unless we finish this book, every day we will sing the shlokas, okay? And everyone will get the opportunity, like Vinod Prabhu or Sarita Mataji or anyone, like they can read the one shloka, and like we will repeat behind him or her, okay? So Hare Krishna, happy Krishna conscious day. So today's takeout is like we don't have to behave like an elephant bathing. Like, okay, today we are doing atonement, but tomorrow we are doing the same sinful actions. We have to give up all our sinful actions, and we have to follow the 4 regulative principles very strictly.
Yes.
Okay, and like we have to learn to tolerate. Okay, we have to learn to control. Like we don't have to react. Okay, so and our real nature, I just get the one quote from my gallery, that like our like a real personality seems when how we behave in a provoking situations. In normal day, like we can behave very nicely, but when someone is like unnecessary troubling us, and then how we react, that is our real nature. Okay, so Hare Krishna, please try to tolerate all of these things, and please try to do the real atonement, which we will learn in next tomorrow's session. But like we don't have to do this false atonement or false prayaschitta, or like we don't have to behave like this elephant. We are the humans, we are not elephant. Okay, so Hare Krishna, happy Krishna conscious day.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.